everybody, and welcome to our next video in our series about our streaming setup here at Central Baptist Church that we've set up for them. And today I wanted to look at our YouTube setup and how we can stream from OBS straight into YouTube. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so here we have our channel on YouTube for our church, and you've got all the videos and everything. And if you want to go live, what I recommend is you have multiple services if you're managing a church. And so you can go live here, and then it's going to ask you if you want to copy over some settings from previous live videos. If you don't have previous live videos, then you obviously won't see this. But one thing that I've found helpful is to do this, but also to use what's called events. And I'm going to show you here, our next service coming up here is our Sunday evening service. And what I'm going to show you here is this stream key. And we've set up stream keys for each of our services. So we've got a Sunday evening, Sunday morning, a Sunday school, a Wednesday evening, and then a testing one that is automatically there. And you can manage your stream keys. You can create new stream keys. So what I would do is I would create a new stream key for each service that you're going to have. Do it as a 1080p, and then enable 60 frames per second if you're doing that. Let's go ahead and look at our Sunday evening one, and we've got that enabled. We got 110, and then you can put in the name and some description of it. What that's going to do is it's going to make it so that your stream key for each service is going to be the same. So Sunday evening service stream key is always going to be whatever's in here. Sunday morning stream key is going to be different, but it's always going to be the same one for each service, each specific service. And so great. So you got your stream key and you got your URL, and in your video description, I would suggest doing a few things. One, putting as descriptive title as possible. If your pastor gives you titles for your services pre-setup or pre-service, I would put that in here. I'd put the date. I'd put the time or the service number or whatever it is. And then something to represent your church. So CBC service, you could use Central Baptist Church or whatever it is. We use bulletins, which I might show you up in a future video about how to do that. And then your pastor's name, date, obviously, if you get a passage, and all of this you can do after the fact. But if you do it up front, then it just copies over into your stream automatically. Some of the things I put in here are links to our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages, some links to our playlists, our church name again. All of this will help your videos to be able to be found a little bit easier when people are searching for you. If your stream is public, do it public. Otherwise, you can do unlisted, and it won't be seen until you tell it to be seen. So benefit of doing it unlisted would be to stream to YouTube without anybody knowing it, and then when you're done streaming, you can then enable the video later. So if you need to make edits, you can make the edits before it actually goes live. For live events, I schedule them ahead of time, so you put in the date and the time when the live event is about to be started, and then on YouTube, you will see, if you're viewing your page, you'll see that you're going to have another event coming up shortly. And so putting in the right time is good. And then putting in a good thumbnail, and there's a good website for that. It's called Canva, and it makes it really easy to develop graphics for anything from social media posts to YouTube pages and so on and so forth. And so we've got our YouTube covers here, and you can see that all of our YouTube covers are in here. All you got to do is edit the text, and you just download it. You can change the image for each one if you wanted to. This is just what we have set up. Canva is great for that. And then great. So then you save that, and you're all set to go. Also on here, when it is streaming, you'll get some analytics. You'll see how many people are watching your stream as it's going on. And then stream health is good to note because it'll tell you if something isn't right, if your bit rate is too low, or your network's too slow, or if your health isn't good for the stream. Great. So now that we have this stream key, we can come over to OBS, and you can go here, you can go to stream, and then you can go to streaming services, and you can use YouTube, and the primary YouTube ingest server is the primary one. That would be this URL right here. And then you copy your stream key into OBS right here, and then you're good to go. And once you press this go live button on OBS, this will automatically start as long as you've got this auto start turned on. If you don't have this auto start turned on, then you can go ahead and check the stream before it goes live to make sure it's going. And then when you're ready, you can start the stream. The other thing is an auto stop. When you lose connection to the video, then it'll automatically stop. And then enable DVR makes it so that the video is available on your YouTube channel after the fact. And for church services, I highly recommend that, because then other people can see your service after you've live streamed it. So that's about how to set up your YouTube streaming. If you set up events pre-service, then you can always go over here to the Manage tab, and you can manage all your events here. You can change things about them. And then if you want to go and stream a new one or set up a new event, you can schedule your next event. So let's say we're going to do Sunday morning service next. You can reuse these settings, change the titles, and then you've got your next event set up. So that's about how you can set up your YouTube streaming on your computer with OBS and stream right to YouTube right automatically. It's as simple as that, and I hope that you found some value in this video, and maybe you could learn something and you can apply something to your church or to your streaming at home. So thanks for watching, and I hope you continue watching our series.